One single science-backed exercise can push lower body strength up by 31% in only 8 weeks. And with one simple tweak, you can squeeze even more muscle building juice out of every rep. Today, I'll break down that move, show you the exact home protocol, and explain why adding a mid-rep isometric pause supercharges the already impressive study results. In a recent trial, untrained young men performed nothing but parallel squats, thighs level with the floor, 3 times a week for 8 weeks. They used a slow 4-second descent and a matching 4-second ascent. After the program, their 3-rep max leg strength jumped by roughly 31% and their quads thickened about 10%. Those numbers alone are eye-opening. To wring even more adaptation from each rep, we'll insert a 4-second hold at the bottom, turning every repetition into a 4-4-4 tempo. 4 seconds of eccentric, which is the down motion, 4 seconds of an isometric hold, which is a freeze at parallel, and 4 seconds concentric, which is going back up. That 12-second time under tension doesn't just load the quads longer, the pause forces additional motor unit recruitment, locks in joint angle specificity, which is great for sticking points, and spikes metabolic stress, 3 proven hypertrophy and strength growers. Here's how it looks. For our exercise, we want that slow tempo yielding squat all the way down to parallel depth. Second, we want to load about 40% of your estimated 1 rep max, a weight you could move 30 to 40 times before failure. You can use a dumbbell, a sandbag, or a book stuffed backpack, or in this example, I'm using a barbell. Our tempo is going to be 4 seconds of a descent like we talked about earlier, 4 seconds of a hold, and 4 seconds of a rise. Continuous, no bounce or pause at the top, only at parallel for the pause. Our volume is 8 reps per set, 3 sets, resting 2 minutes between. Frequency, 3 sessions per week for about 8 weeks. A sturdy chair behind you acts as a depth cue. The second your glutes brush the seat, start the hold. Then drive back up, but don't use the seat as an actual seat. If 8 reps feel like air, add weight. If you can't finish the set, lighten the load until form is perfect. Here's why the mid-rep pause matters. Isometric holds lock muscles at their weakest leverage, forcing dormant fibers to join the effort and strengthening the connective tissue that transmits force. They also heighten mind-muscle connection, sharpening movement mechanics for regular squats or jumps later on. Coupled with the proven 4-second eccentric and concentric, you now have a triple stimulus rep that's hard to beat for at-home leg work. Now, just to be on the safe side, I want to make sure that you're getting medical clearance if your knees, hips, or back are giving you any type of trouble. I can personally speak from pain in the first and last. And if you get any sharp pain, skip it. Trust me, it's not worth it, again, from personal experience. Otherwise, run this 12-second protocol for 8 weeks and log your progress. Drop a comment after your first session, tell us how the hold felt, probably like hell, but that means you did it right. Then return in 2 months with your before and after numbers. Even if you achieve only half the original study's gains, your legs and stairs will notice. Now, this is just a simple example of how to program yielding isometrics into your routine. If you'd like to take that a step further and you've always wondered what it's like to actually work with an online coach, I got you covered. I've been a personal trainer since 2016, and no matter where you live, I can get you results. All you'll need is to send me an email, link in the description. We'll set up a free consultation call. You let me know what your goals are, and we're gonna lock in and get to work. Until then, load up, slow down, freeze, and build new strength every second you stand still.